Second Corinthians chapter 11. So many warnings in Scripture. So many warnings. Are you adhering to these warnings? Let's scroll down to start in verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers, does Satan have ministers? Oh, yes, he does. We're going to take a look at some of those today. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. This is not a good thing. They're going to face the wrath of God. And we're going to take a look at some of those ministers of Satan today. It's called Hillsong. By the way, this is a new series I'm doing called Singing Lies to God. Very blasphemous music industry, the Christian music industry, mind you, that's out there. And so this is going to be number one in that series. Today we're going to focus on a song called So Will I, 100 Billion. This is by Hillsong. Some people call them Hellsong, rightly so. And so we're going to be focusing on this song. A lot of people, a lot of you might have actually sung this song. And we're going to check it out. I'm going to play a little clip here and see if you can get a feel for the song. Maybe you can identify it.
Nature and science follow the sound of your voice.
All right. Does that sound familiar? Have you sang this song? It's a lovely melody. Nobody's denying that. Let's get a feel for what some of the people have said about this song. Not to expose them at all, but just to get a feel of what they think. Well, here's a Colby said, if I didn't hear this song at the perfect time I did, I wouldn't be a Christian anymore. Wow, that's pretty good. Uh, these lyrics, I'm convinced, were written by God's angels. Now, here's a person who specifically targets the lyrics. Let's see. We're going to take a look at that in a little bit. Here's one. This song is powerful and beautiful. Thanks to Jesus. Love this song. Gives me chills down my body. So a lot of chills. You get a lot of these. You get the gist of what they're saying here, right? Let's come back up here. Now I'm going to play the clip. We'll let this go, and then when you hear it, when you hear the blasphemy, let us know.
Follow the sound of your voice. When as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you.
Boom, boom, ding, 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 ding. There you go. Evolving in pursuit of what you said. Now, you're going to have your deniers because there's obviously, we know there's people that cannot escape their feelings. They base their whole religious life on their feelings and how many tingles they get, how many goosebumps. But this is blasphemy right here. Evolving in pursuit of what you said. What Hillsong has actually done here is incorporate the acceptance of evolution within God's command, what God said. You can deny it all you want. This is what they've done. People have sung this song, and you even saw the comments of a man who is a true. I'm convinced that the angels of God wrote the lyrics. It almost seems intentionally placed down there. Well, I do have news. There was angels that probably wrote the lyrics. They're just fallen angels. They do not love God. But now that you know what this says, what do you think? Obviously this is going to be your decision. I know people are going to lash out at me and get mad at me for bringing this up. But as for me, I can't sing a song that incorporates evolution into a supposed Christian song, no matter how hard I try. Evolution is one of the most satanic doctrines ever assembled on the face of the earth. It will have caused millions to go to hell. It's being taught, your children are being taught evolution, which, by the way, on its face denies creation. But here Hillsong has very cleverly tried to combine both. And I'm going to mute this, watch what the next lyric is. And they're kind of just saying, you know what? If it all reveals your nature, so be it. Evolution works with creation, but it doesn't, folks. It's absolutely satanic. So, Singing Lies to God, number one, Hillsong's So Will I, it incorporates your acceptance of evolution into God's creation. Evolution is a lie. Read Genesis. I love this sign. It's an absolute lie. And I'm not going to fall for the trick that what Hillsong did. And that's again, if you read what we read in Second Corinthians about Satan transforming and the ministers, Hillsong, they're ministers of unrighteousness and outright lies. And again, it's the oldest trick in the book. Take a very beautiful melody, and you don't need to put a ton of lies. Just put one or two in there, and people sing it, and they go, "Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I was moved." And in the meantime, you are singing lies unto God.